Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Mithili Gaurishankar, going to teach you the syllabus of Information Technology in Management Studies, Semester 3, Bachelor in Management Studies, second year student syllabus. We are going to see now Introduction to IT Support in Management, our first part in this video. Information Technology in Management Studies 1 of Semester 3, we are having the following modules. First one, Introduction to IT Support in Management. Second, Office Automation using MS Office. Third one, Email, Internet and its application using in management, and also e-security we want to consider for management applications. First module, Introduction to IT Support in Management. We are going to see here information technology concepts, introduction to information technology and its major components, success and failure of information technology, IT development trends, concept of digital economy and digital organizations, and other IT resources related to management. These are the topics we are going to see in Module 1. What is information technology? Information technology is and invokes the application of computer and communication technology in the task of information handling, information and information flow from the generation to the utilization levels. That is, information technology plays a major role in nowadays in all departments, including management, for collecting the information, storing the information collected are converted to data storage, storing the data in database, and in database management system how we are maintaining the data. These are included in the information technology. And also in management point of view, any decision if we want to take, or in CRM, supply chain management, how the information technology plays the major role in taking decision and improving the development of the production and other field of the organization is important. In this way, information technology plays a major and back support to the management development. The database is the systematic collection of data that stored, all the information collected are stored as data in a database. They support electronic storage and manipulation of the data is also there for the process of management department. Databases make data management easy. So managing the data will help to take decision easily, and any situation we can refer the data for our improvement. Database warehouse, where the databases are stored, is called database warehouse. Database warehouse is an information system that contains historical and communicative data from single or multiple sources. Data warehouse concept simplifies the reporting and analysis process of the organization, which is helpful always to refer the data for the improvement. There are components of database. First, hardware, software, data, procedure, and then data access language. So these are the components which are necessary to access or process or manipulate, maintain the databases. First, hardware. The hardware consists of physical electronic devices like computers, input-output devices, storage devices, etc. This offers the interface between the computer and real-world system. Whatever the information we are collected from the real-world systems, we are storing as the data in the computer hardware. The storage will be saved and secured for the future reference. Next one is software. This is the set of program used to manage and control overall database. This includes the database software itself, the operating system, the network software used to share the data among users, and the application programs for accessing data in the database system. So software plays the important role. According to the necessity of the organization, different software are available to store the data. After storing the data, the secure, maintaining and manipulating and retrieval of the data, and also with the support of operating system and software, maintaining the database data for long time is also important. For that, software plays the major role. Next component is data. Data is the raw and unorganized fact that is required to processed to make it meaningful. When the data is collected, raw data means collecting primary data from group of people. Data can be simple at the same time unorganized unless it is organized. Sometimes we will get the answer from the primary data very organized way according to the questionnaire. Sometimes it is not in a proper way. By that time we want to process the data to make a proper storage in the database. Generally, data comprises facts, observations, perceptions, numbers, characters, symbols, images, etc. These are the data we can collect as the raw data and we can store in the database. Procedure. Hardware, software, data are interrelated with the data information storage in the database. Now the procedure what we want to follow is important according to the software and hardware we are using. Procedure are a set of instruction and rules that help you to use the data DBMS or database management system. It is designed and running the database using documented methods which allows you to guide the user who operates and manage it. So who is operating these databases should follow the procedure to manipulate and also retrieve the data for future use. Database access language. There are some of the languages should be known for using that particular software of database. Database access language is used to access the data to and from the database. Enter new data, update already existing data or retrieve required data from DBMS. The user writes some specific commands in a data access language and submit these to the database. So if we are using Python language or JavaScript for writing that data storage, means the operator who is using or maintaining or retrieving or managing the database system should know the database access language. These are the components database warehouse we are having. Next one, what is the advantage of using the database? DBMS offers a variety of techniques to store and retrieve data. Without the DBMS, if we are preferring, means there is some particular method only we will use, the security also we want to check. But in DBMS there are many software are available to store and retrieve the data. DBMS serves as an efficient handler to balance the needs of multiple applications using the same data. Uniform administration procedures for data are there in database management system. Application programmers never exposed to details of data representation and storage. A DBMS uses various powerful functions to store and retrieve data efficiently. Other advantages of databases are offers data integrity. So more than one data are there. Corresponding to one data, other data collection can be referred using DBMS, and security is much better in DBMS. The DBMS implies integrity constraints to get a high level of protection against prohibited access to data. A DBMS schedules concurrent access to the data in such a manner that only one user can access the same data at a time. So this is the main use of DBMS. At a time many users can use the data with the permission. Reduced application development time also there in DBMS. We have seen the advantages of DBMS. Now what is the disadvantages of database? Cost of hardware and software of a DBMS is quite high, which increases the budget of our organization. Most database management systems are often complex systems. So it is very complex, not a common man can be used. So the training for users to use the DBMS is required. For that database access language they want to learn, and also they need a proper training for it. In some organization, all data is integrated into a single database which can be damaged because of electrical failure, or database is corrupted on the storage media. So maintaining of the DBMS is very important to avoid the corruption and also deletion of the data where it was stored in huge amount. Use of the same program at a time by many users sometimes lead to loss of some data. So many are using in same data, same languages, same database folder may leads to missing of some data. It is also one of the advantages. DBMS cannot perform sophisticated calculations. So sophisticated calculations should be avoided for getting better result of database management system. What is data hierarchy? That is systematic organization of data, often in a hierarchical form, that is in the order form, is data hierarchy. So how we want to do the systematic data storage was given here. Database file, physical file stored in the storage media. Example, studentdb.account. Like that one file is there where the database files are stored. After that the file is made into the tables, like contain information on the specific subject or topic. Example, student courses. After that the record will be there containing information on single data item in a table. Example, information about a student, also known as row in a table. Last, the field contain a specific piece of information within a record. Example, student name, student IC, also known as column in a table. So we are having here the data storage pattern: list, document, spreadsheet, image, drawing, audio, video are the format of the files, where the data file format, text file, spreadsheet file, raster file, vector file, sound file, video file has records fields, pages words, rows and column cells, bitmap, vector display list, digitalized music or voice, multiple bit maps and other codes. These are the form of the different types of files where it was converted and stored into the database as bytes or bits in the hardware. Using the software and also database management system training person convert this to the convenient bytes and bits, and also smaller MB or KB files to store in a compact way. Types of databases are there: centralized database, distributed database, NoSQL database, cloud database, which is using in many system now. Cloud database is internet online database, relational database, network database, object oriented database, hierarchical database. These are the types of databases. So the cloud database is we can activate anywhere from the world using the mail ID. For example, if we are having the Gmail ID or any mail ID, the cloud is provided by all the Google, like that, different providers. From there we can store our file and access using the login and password we are having. So web server, Express database, Express connectivity server will be available in the cloud, where using the web browser, machine, device, table or phone, we can retrieve our data storage using mail ID and password. And also Express client application, using the particular application also we can open that cloud details what we have stored using the mail IDs, using machine, device, tablet and phone. So these are the things we have seen in this video, where the information is converted to data to database and storage of database system, and what are the advantage, disadvantage and types of database system. So and also main thing, cloud database system also we have seen. Thank you students.